Well, thank you for having me. Thank you. Well, I grew up in a small town of the great state of Idaho. And since I was a little boy, my father always used to remind me that I couldn't be anyone because I only belonged on the farm. And then he beat me. But deep inside, I knew that every American child that's not black, Asian, Hispanic, or mixed deserves to dream that it is possible to do anything if you have a lot of money. So I pursued my dream in politics, even voted when I was 9 years old. Was it legal? Everything is legal if you vote red. And during my middle school years, everyone called me weird, as I always wanted to debate someone during class. So because of that, my school created a post-school debate class. I taught many students, like Mr. Broomstick and Jeff the janitor, but nothing, and I mean nothing, impressed my father, who later left. He said he was getting Chinese food, but I didn't even like Chinese food, so I knew right then and there that he was leaving us. Now, my history classes got all of the latest books up to 1921, and while I may not know who won World War II, I can easily tell you who won the Civil War, and I didn't like that outcome one bit. But one day, after beating up my classmate, who so happened to be an immigrant, I realized that I could do that without getting in trouble and getting paid for it. So immediately, I dropped my debate class and started campaigning for class president in my school. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, I didn't win. But just because my opponent so happened to be a liberal, fighting for civil rights on campus. Hate them people. But after I graduated, like any other Republican dreams of doing, in a school that got me the best education that the public school district could provide, I spent years trying to spread the facts of how the Confederates should be the ones who won the Civil War, but it was a deep conspiracy within the United States at the time. The Confederates had a lot of good ideas, which inspired me to run for president today. Now, I decided to run for president of the United States as a Republican because of how badly this country was screwed up by the left. Our oil prices went up, but oil also went down somehow. Then, we were in a once-in-a-lifetime pandemic, which of course was not true. The stock market crash. What I meant to say was, I want to build off the great legacy that the Confederates and the conservatives had created for this country. We will make sure no female can get an abortion. We will also make sure no U.S. citizen is allowed to vote unless it's a Republican. Unless they get a valid ID. Only available for 5 minutes on Tuesday at 3 a.m. We will also stop all legal immigration for this country because we can no longer be built on immigrants. I don't like immigrants. The only good they did for me was cleaning my home and doing my gardening. But apparently, that was unconstitutional. But we will get that fixed. We will get a lot of things fixed, such as lower taxes for the rich. We hate seeing the rich taxed. They worked so hard for their money, so all you middle-class people will have to pay more, but your taxes will not go up. We will also teach religion in every school. Look at me. I learned history from a textbook in 1876. We don't need to know any history. All we need to teach is that the president is the sole leader of the country. They have all the say in everything. We will go off the German government, who did a really good job with their people. We will also make sure medicine prices go up 5,250%. Because we love Big Pharma. It's how we stay alive if we make money. We just love seeing those people get the money they deserve for taking such good care of us. We will also repeal all healthcare. I know how we all hate those penalties for not having it, so we will change it to penalties for existing. On the 5th day of my administration, we will repeal all those protesters running Save Our Planet scams. We will track our CO2 emissions, but not for the lowest. We're going to aim for the highest, as we should be the sole leaders in everything. In 2019, our average CO2 emissions were 409 parts per million, if I have that correct. Now I call that low numbers. Our aim is to get up to 1 billion parts per million. To help reach this goal, We will tell every business to send off CO2, whether it be a nuclear factory or a O'Donnell's. We will see the CO2 levels rise, and for any businesses who may need help, we will send down some government assistance to, quote-unquote, pollute. Now, I don't like to call it pollution, but I will call it sending love to Mother Earth. We will also remove all the big tech companies and bring back the death penalty to any governor who enforces it. We hate the ones standing in our way, so we will stop whatever we can. We will also send the National Guard out to town, so if people are forcing you to do something. On the 100th day of my administration, we hope to bring back COVID into our population. We project that at least every American citizen will have come in contact with it, and they will build up their immune system to combat it. If only there was an easier way to get the virus into your body and have your body fight it off. But our doctors are dumb as a doornail. They told me it would spike in deaths, and I said, then stop tracking them. But after I cut them off, they never answered me. So, my fellow Americans, what do you say? Will you join me in my battle against the left-wing establishment? Will you help me clean up our beautiful nation? We can show them that one idiot cannot do much, but 78 million idiots can take over the world. So vote me, Frank Artwright, and we will make a better future for tomorrow.
Hey everybody, welcome to Afterwards. I'm your host, DigitalBloxed. And as you know, the big story this week, and of course every week since it started, are the Olympics. Now, I'm not a sports guy and I don't really pay much attention to it, if any really. So, I don't have anything on that. Moving on. A lake in Patagonia is pink. That's all there is to it. Apparently, it's not supposed to be pink, which, well, duh. The lake recently took a bright pink hue that makes it look like a cotton candy lake. But I don't see it. See, it looks very similar to a dish called cold beetroot soup. Or as we call it in the normal world, I mean, look at it! The resemblance is uncanny. By the way, you serve it with boiled potatoes, peeled or unpeeled, whatever you prefer. Now, experts warn the distinct coloration is the result of pollution from nearby fish factories that are putting residents at risk, or at a very special occasion to take selfies. Yeah, baby! I'm gonna take my phone, I'm gonna take a selfie, I'm gonna put it on Facebook. Water Lake Scholar is striking. The environmental control chief said that it does not cause any damage and will disappear in a few days. In other news, COVID-19. See, I thought we were done with this whole pandemic thing and staying indoors, wearing masks while having sex. And then we got the vaccine. And I thought we were done with the virus for now. I was proven wrong. Because as of today, COVID cases are up 145%. And to put it into numbers, that's almost 100,000 cases daily. And it keeps rising. I'm sorry, but that's not acceptable. We have the vaccine, and yet people still refuse to get it. And that's their choice, I get that. But COVID misinformation is spreading like a whole new virus among social media and news outlets like Fox News and, well, that's all I know. Nonetheless. By the way, the vaccine doesn't bite. So you don't have to be scared about that. Now, people, I beg you, get vaccinated. I don't want to go back to the way life was when the pandemic started. I am sick and tired of staying inside and having to fear going out to public places because I might contract the virus. I don't want that. It's approaching almost 2 years now since the pandemic began, and every time we think that there's light at the end of the tunnel, a new variant starts infecting people and we go into a new wave of cases. It's like a pebble skipping the surface of water until it reaches the end. What's going to happen at the end? No one knows. Except that according to a CDC document, the Delta variant appears to spread as easily as chickenpox and cause more severe infections. Chickenpox. Now my prediction is that if we don't pay more attention to the virus and how it's affecting our lives, in the future a pandemic like this, it'll be like a common cold. It'll be nothing. Because an even more and deadlier virus will be the new standard of a pandemic. We have to get a grip on this, people. For once, listen to what the professionals have to say. Not the fake professionals that say that 5G causes the virus or some other bullshit. This is no joke. Now, of course, speaking of COVID misinformation, we turn to Fox News host Tucker Carlson, and, well, you'll see why.
Vaccines work. Why are vaccinated people still banned from living normal lives? Honestly, what's the answer to that? It doesn't make any sense at all. If the vaccine is effective, there is no reason for people who have received the vaccine to wear masks or avoid physical contact. So maybe it doesn't work and they're simply not telling you that.
Okay. Now let's see what the former Fox News chief political correspondent has to say about this.
Why are hosts like Tucker Carlson doing this?
It's about ratings. And ratings ultimately become revenue. Whoever gets the most clicks on social media makes the most money, gets the most fame, gets the most attention. And that type of activity is not journalism. It's not news. It's gaslighting. It's propaganda.
Absolutely right. It's all for ratings, people. On the other hand, this is why I sometimes, always, do not understand Fox News and the conservative humans. If you're doing this for ratings and potentially killing people and infecting them, doesn't that result in loss of viewership? I mean, your audience is what gives you your revenue. But you're spreading lies and killing them. That means more and more people don't tune into your network, which results in cancellation. And God, I hope that's true. The pandemic has become very political. So I say stop the politics and get us out of this pandemic, people. Do I have to rant on air to get anything done? Now, speaking of politics, on July 27th, 3 Capitol police officers who had part in fighting off the pro-Trump terrorist group testified in front of the select committee to find what had caused the January 6th insurrection. One officer, Michael Fanone, showed rage when mentioning how some Congress members downplayed the events that took place, calling it, quote, disgraceful. Here it is.
What makes the struggle harder and more painful is to know so many of my fellow citizens, including so many of the people I put my life at risk to defend, are downplaying or outright denying what happened. The indifference shown to my colleagues is disgraceful. My law enforcement career prepared me to cope with some of the aspects of this experience, but nothing, truly nothing, has prepared me to address those elected members of our government who continue to deny the events of that day, and in doing so, betray their oath of office.
Right. Let's get into some lighter news. A woman was unaware that she had a $39 million lottery ticket in her purse for weeks. Wow. The 45-year-old woman was the sole winner of a draw on June 9th, having correctly guessed 7 fields on a German lottery ticket. I sure could use that right now. She said, I still get dizzy at the thought that I carelessly carried almost 33 million euros around in my purse for several weeks. You know, I hope that woman gets whatever she wants. With that big check of hers, I for one would use that for the new Popeye's chicken nuggets. I didn't get them yet. Alright, we have a little time to show you something that I thought was both creative and cute. Here it is, a Grogu-inspired avocado toast. Oh, isn't that cute? I wouldn't eat that, to be honest. It's too cute. And I don't like avocado. Anyways, if you want to try and recreate that, here's the recipe, and you can pause the video or take a picture of it. And if you do decide to make it, post it on Twitter using the hashtag GroguCatoToast, and we'll retweet your creations. Okay. We have a great show for you tonight. Joining us is TomPlayzGamz, who somehow is allied with us. And later, a musical performance by Lindsey Bitson. But coming up, we're going to play a little game called Guess the Price, Win the Prize.
Dad? Is your family trying to tell you something? Yes, Dentine now has more breath-freshening flavor. So brush your breath clean with great-tasting new Dentine.
Fido, Fido. Fetch Fido.
Is your best friend trying to tell you something? Yes, Dentine now has more breath-freshening flavor. So brush your breath clean with great-tasting new Dentine.
Hey, welcome back everybody, and welcome to this new game show called Guess the Price, Win the Prize. Today we have a contestant who you may know. His name is Tom. Tom, come out here. Hello. Hello, dear friend. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you. Thank you for having me. Some of you may know me as TomPlayzGamz, also known as Tigers in the Blocks. Some of you may know me from other groups in the past. You never know. I've been everywhere.
That's great to hear. Are you ready for your chance to win some prizes?
Oh yes, I am. I'm always ready to win prizes.
Great. So, let's start with the game. So, in front of you, or behind you if you want to turn around. Kind sir. Right, so, in front of you, we have 5 different objects. Along with each object are 3 different price tags. You must get 3 of the 5 items correct, or you will walk away with nothing. If you do happen to get 3 or more right, you will be walking away with a prize. But, not before guessing how much that prize is worth. It's honestly just a guessing game. That's all there is to it.
Sounds good.
Okay,
Sounds good.
let's go to the first item. The first item is the 8th annual Bloxed Award. The 3 prices are $32, $43, and $100.
Wow.
Okay, so take your time.
I'm gonna choose $33.
$32?
Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Kind Sir, that is actually not the correct price. The correct price is $100. I don't know who would pay for that, but apparently there are some people that
I was expecting, to be honest, like nearly 1 million, because they are very rare.
we don't have that much money, to be honest with you. Okay, so we have 1 wrong answer, and let's move on to the second item, which is a 6-pack case of Bloxy Cola. The prices are $2.50, $4, or $5.
I'm gonna go with 6.
There are no $6.
Well, I've just made it up. I'm gonna go with $5 because they're very rare.
But take your time, Tom. Take your time. Just think.
So this is for the pack, right?
This is for the whole pack.
Oh,
Is Bloxy Cola worth that much?
I'm gonna go with 4.
$4.
Yeah, $4.
Okay. The correct answer is $4. Absolutely
Yes.
correct. You have 1 point.
That's better than nothing.
Okay. Let's move on to the third item, which is a vase. The 3 prices are $28, $41, or $63. Remember, this is a vase. A small vase.
As known in the UK called a vase.
Yes, you call that a vase or a
Yes.
vase.
We're very posh over here.
I bet you are. So, What do you say? $28?
Well,
$41?
as I'm British,
Yes.
I would pay. I don't know. I'm gonna say $41.
He says $41. Is that correct? The actual retail price of this item is indeed $41. Congratulations, 2 points.
I'm too good. Too good.
You're too good. You're too good. You know, you're a lucky man. Instead of that Bloxy award. But we don't speak about that, do we? Would you like to come here? Or are you... Or can you see well?
I'm coming over.
Okay. Seem to be blind, but that's fine.
I am.
Yeah, you can stay. You can stay here. You can stay here.
There you go.
Someone's been drinking.
Too much whiskey last night, sorry.
Okay. The fourth item up for grabs is a toy car. You like cars, don't you?
Boom, boom. I'm in my mum's car. Boom, boom.
That's very British. Okay. The prices are $5, $7, or $11 for this.
Well,
beautiful-
toys are very expensive in the UK, but it
Yes.
depends what model. To me, that looks like a Vauxhall Corsa.
It's a toy car, Tom. I'm not an expert. It's
So,
made of plastic.
I'm gonna
or-
say it's
Yes.
a toy car, in it. So I'm gonna say 7,
Think again.
5.
Give you a chance.
No, 5.
5. Your
5.
answer is 5.
Yeah.
Is he correct? Absolutely, it is $5. Congratulations.
Are you just giving me random
Yeah.
hints here? Because when I say check your
It
answer
doesn't-
again.
Shh, it doesn't matter. We are all winners here. Your final 3 items are a Polaroid camera with
very
2
old-fashioned.
untaken photos. Yes. No, you know what? I think you can still buy those. No, probably. I think you probably can.
Most likely on eBay. Most likely on eBay.
No,
eBay.co.uk.
I've seen them in stores.
I own a very professional camera in real life, so I do.
Oh, so you're a professional then?
I got a good grade in photography in school, so you could call me a professional.
What a what a show off. Okay.
I'm just doing a bit of British flexing, you know. Us Brits
well-
like to show off quite a bit sometimes. We do get a kind of bit jealous now and again, you never know.
Mm-hmm. The prices are, for this beautiful Polaroid camera with 2 untaken photos, or whatever you call them, $25.
There's nothing bad on them photos, is there?
I don't know.
No naked people?
No, definitely not.
100% sure?
We can write.
Do you want me to have a look at them photos for you?
Okay, let's get on with the game. The prices are $25, $39, or $70.
As it's quite old, like yourself, I'm gonna say
It's not, it's not old. I just got this, so.
you just got this, so you must be paying quite a bit of money for that then. I'm gonna say $70.
$70.
Yeah.
But are you sure?
Well,
This is
I don't know. There is actual quite new cameras which I've seen in the UK that still do some similar things like this. Because I know there's a HP like printing thing that you can do it from your phone, which is very magical, and you can print photos directly from it, and it's like a handheld phone device thing. So, and that's worth like 30 quid. So I'm saying 70.
$70. Okay.
Yeah.
Final answer $70, and the correct answer for this Polaroid camera is $70.
See, I'm just too good.
You have graduated the game show. So it is time to reveal your prize. Actually, before we do that, let's go over here. Well, over here, you will see.
2 seconds. 2
3
seconds.
numbers.
2 seconds. I need a slurp off my apple juice.
Okay.
Carry on.
How's your apple juice?
Well, it looks like piss. That's all we're gonna say.
Moving on, you see 3 numbers here, right? But what matters is what you think your prize is actually worth.
Like all together.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Just
really.
arrange them how you want. I will actually arrange them for you because you don't have that ability.
Prize value.
What do you think your prize is worth? Without even seeing it.
Personally, I think it's 3, 5, 7.
3, 5, 7. Okay. Let's do some magic here with F3X, not sponsored. Yes.
More on that later.
There we go. 3, 5, 7. And you think that's worth? The prize is worth.
I'm sorry. Can I just take a point? My OCD is having a bit of a funny 5 minutes here. That 5 isn't quite on the back of that purple thing. Can you fix that?
Oh, how can you see? I can't even see. Oh, actually, yeah. Yeah, that is true. Okay. Oh. Is that
See, 10 out of 10 perfect now.
Okay, great.
I'm not gonna have a meltdown.
Okay.
Yes, so 3, 5, 7.
3, 5, 7.
Yes.
Okay. Controller, would you open up the wall and reveal Mr. Tom's prize? It is a golden statue of Tom himself.
Can I say something? You've actually literally stolen that from a game, haven't you?
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. It's a statue. Hey, be happy with it.
Where'd you get that? What game did you get that from?
It doesn't matter. I stole it. You get to have it back in golden. Come here. Come here.
Maybe I don't want to come here.
Kiss your statue.
I'm gonna marry it.
Okay, let's get a picture with him and the statue. Let's get a shot of him kissing the statue. Beautiful. Now close the wall. They can have some private time. And that is our game show. We will be right back with Tom himself. Tom Plays Games. Stick around.
When it comes to choosing a pain reliever, the makers of Tylenol believe the more information you have, the better. That's why it's important to know ibuprofen is different than Tylenol. Doctors know ibuprofen can sometimes irritate your stomach. In fact, most ulcer patients shouldn't use it. But they can take Tylenol. Hospitals use Tylenol 4 times more than ibuprofen. For effective relief that's gentler to your stomach, trust Tylenol, the pain reliever hospitals use most.
My hair is dry to begin with, and being a tennis player, the sun makes it worse. So I thought no 2-in-1 could work like a separate shampoo and conditioner. Then I tried Pert Plus Extra Conditioning. It's new, and it works, because it conditions 2 ways. After the shampoo cleans, the first conditioner goes to the damaged parts, while the other conditions all over. Nothing else is made like that, so even my hair gets soft.
New Pert Plus Extra Conditioning. Great hair, no fuss.
May I have your attention, please? We birds are sick and tired of being chased around by uncivilized felines. So, take whatever you're feeding your cat and throw it away in the dumpster. Instead, try new recipe Whiskas. It's made with USDA-approved beef and other top-notch ingredients, which cats like even better than small, colorful birds. You see how well that works? Thank you.
Cats love the real meat taste of Whiskas. Cats would buy Whiskas.
Well. The time has come. As my guest tonight has owned many, many groups in the past, like Roblox Live, and everything starting with Tom Plays Games. He's the man who spends a lot of his money on stupid stuff, including this show. Please welcome, once again, Tom Plays Games. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Did you like your statue?
Well, it was very gold. My favorite color is actual.
Correct.
My favorite color is actual blue. So next time
we don't
maybe
have blue gold here, but you know that statue was actually made from recycled materials.
recycled
Like
materials.
gold. Yes, recycled materials. So we're eco-friendly here.
Eco-friendly. Okay, I've heard that before.
Roblox Live and its Hangout. I heard that you're rebranding it somehow.
We are. We decided to go away from the Roblox, the game development stuff completely now. We're gonna do something different using the name, and we're gonna create a monthly news show based around Roblox, saying like Roblox is latest news, what's happening in the community, this, that, and the other, under the name Roblox Live, which will be hosted from your UPM network. So we're helping you in a way as well.
Oh, well, thank you.
So
I gather that you founded yet another group called TomPlayzGamz Productions. And what the hell is even that?
That is, well, how can I put this? Well, I like video editing and productions and watching films and that and the other. Instead of doing game development again, which I don't really want to go back to, I thought, let's give it a go of doing some production stuff. And I also edit some videos for my colleagues in real life, which goes on their YouTube channel, which I enjoy doing. So I thought, let's try and put this, and I wanted to reuse the Roblox Live group because it has quite a few people still in it, and they're like sat there for, I'm in this group, what's happening? So I thought, right, let's reuse this group, see how it goes, and see what the path takes. I mean, I want to do something, this production thing which I've got in mind, it's not going to be too costly. It's going to be, we can do it when we want to do it. It's not like it has to be done every single month. I mean, the Roblox show, maybe, but my aim is to do a production show which people enjoy, like afterwards. People are enjoying that. Recently we've done adverts for that, and it's gotten quite big in a way.
It has
blown up, and the adverts did work.
Well, Tom, we do not have any more time because we put a lot of things into this episode. We have to go now. So, thank you for being here.
That's all right. No worries.
Really appreciate it. And
That's all right.
I'll be right back with a performance by Lindsey Bitson.
That's right. Only Ford Truck offers driver airbags in both mini and full-size vans. But there's a lot more to safety than that.
That's why Ford not only designs and builds trucks to meet or exceed federal crash test requirements, we also do special safety testing of our own.
We do what the government says, and a lot more.
The best-built, best-selling American trucks are built Ford tough.
Now, for sinus sufferers, the makers of full prescription strength Actifed introduce new Actifed Sinus, daytime, nighttime. The only sinus relief system that makes it simple to treat sinus pain right, day and night. The daytime formula breaks up sinus congestion so you can breathe, without making you drowsy. The nighttime formula is maximum strength, so you can rest.
Your sinus is better?
Oh, yeah.
New Actifed Sinus, daytime, nighttime. Treat sinus pain right, day and night.
Welcome back, everybody. Here to perform everything, please welcome Lindsey Bitson.
I am the husband coming home to a scene everything will be fine. You don't have to pretend we're in love. I still think you got a beautiful mind. So take your favorite paintings and I'll take mine. I am the girlfriend reading all of your texts, and I am the boyfriend propositioning sex. Fistfuls of fire laced with words left unsaid. We didn't savor our teens. I wish we knew it then. But everything will be fine. I don't have to pretend we're in love. I still think you got a beautiful mind. Let's pick better partners next time.
Song, honestly. Her new album, Bathing in Yesterday's Fires, is out now. Go check it out. Lindsey Bitson, everybody. We'll be right back with my closing remarks.
Finally, there's a New England clam chowder good enough to make a fuss over. So pick a cool day, tell friends to dress warm, and let them snuggle up to the best bowl of chowder Campbell's has ever made. Introducing Campbell's Home Cookin' New England Clam Chowder. Our most succulent clams, potatoes picked for perfection, and a creamy broth so enticing bowls will be tipped. New Campbell's Home Cookin' New England Clam Chowder. It doesn't get any better than Campbell's Best.
Why can't something work like my soft cleanser without leaving all this grit?
Can't anything clean soap scum better than this?
Introducing an old friend with a new job. Now there's a Mr. Clean bathroom who cleans to the shine. Disinfectant liquids can leave soap scum, while soft cleansers don't rinse away all their grit. But Mr. Clean bathroom cuts through tough soap scum, leaving nothing but the shine. Full strength or in the bucket, new Mr. Clean bathroom cleans to the shine.
Well, that's it for afterwards. I want to thank TomPlayzGamz, who we had a great time with. Lindsey Bitson, and again, go check her out. Her new album is great. I've started listening to it, like it so far. So yeah, please go get vaccinated, as I said in the monologue. Wear a mask. And let's get out of this pandemic. Good night, everybody. Bye.